Hello, everyone. Just wanted to remind you of some of the elements of our course that are based on the CGC framework, and also to let you know what comes next. Just to remind you, for the conceptual goals, we've looked at the research and the practice for dual language learners. We've looked at a certain amount of differentiation, especially with objectives, language objectives, and different ways of working with input and output and interaction in the classroom with various strategies to help differentiate. We've then also worked on competency goals, especially when you worked on your SMART goals and planning for that, and you'll continue to do that in the next few weeks. You will be justifying some of your curricular decisions and instructional decisions based on what you've been reading and what we've been discussing in class. And you have also worked on the principal steps of the inquiry learning cycle. We'll look at those in a bit. For character, I'm hoping that you were able to develop a lot of resilience by working extra after work, after the long day of work, having to sit there and work on my course and on your learning, and also examining the specific challenges that dual language learners face. Also looking at the specific steps that you need to take toward completing your professional goal. I saw a lot of growth in collaborative relationships during the course, and I think you all enjoyed creating scenes and graphic maps to show your understanding. As you continue with the projects, you might have a few failures, and learning from them and turning them into successes will be another growth opportunity, as well as demonstrating your progress toward achieving your professional goal. Most of the work that we've done in the last 3 weeks has been preparing us to answer the essential question. And we've worked with these concepts. They should be pretty familiar to you now. We use the guiding questions to help us explore a lot of the illustrative content in the course. And if we have a chance, even as you're writing up your statement of understanding, you might even want to explore some of the provocative question components. Just to remind you of how we've worked with the inquiry cycle, with tapping into current understanding, we worked on the jigsaw the second day of class to review our prior coursework, and we also linked it to some of the things that we've done to apply our learning in our class. The questioning part was, again, using the guiding questions. To explore the evidence, again, we looked at the chapters and used those as illustrative content and used the questions as a pathway to help us reach the essential question. Then we had all of us write and draw graphic maps to create our own visual constructions of our theories. I'll leave it to you to test your theory by applying some of the strategies that you learned in class to your students as well, and reflecting on how those work. And then with the statement of understanding, you'll be then demonstrating understanding. And then the way I see the reflecting and acting portion go is when you're working on your project. So in this way, you've been engaging in the inquiry cycle. So when you're ready to design your own CGC style unit, just remember that these are all hyperlinked steps that will give you examples of units at that step and also strategies that you can use for each of these steps.